My grandson looked up at me on a walk and asked, "Grandpa, why do you walk so slow?" I just laughed it off. "Old bones, kiddo," I said. Then, a few weeks later, I was at my annual checkup. My doctor, a man I've known for 20 years, looked at my chart, then looked me dead in the eye and said, "Frank, let's cut the crap. You're walking at death speed. Change it or accept the consequences." I wasn't laughing anymore. That hit me like a ton of bricks. Death speed. What did that even mean? It means my walking speed was under 0.8 meters per second. That's about 1.8 miles per hour. The science is brutal and it's clear. Dozens of studies on over 100,000 seniors show a direct, undeniable link. If you walk slower than that, your risk of dying, of being hospitalized, of disability, even of dementia, goes through the roof. If you walk over 1.0 meter per second, you're on track for a normal lifespan. It's that simple. It's that terrifying. When my doctor told me that, I was 68 years old, and my speed was a pathetic 0.6 meters per second. I was shuffling. I was basically announcing to the world that I was checking out early. Today, I'm 70, and I just clocked my speed this morning. It's 1.2 meters per second, twice as fast. Twice as alive. See, your walking speed isn't just about your legs. It's a full-body diagnostic test. It reflects everything: your muscle strength, your cardiovascular health, your neurological function. It even reflects your will to live. It's the vital sign you didn't know you had. So, how do you find out your number? It's simple. You can do this today, right now. Measure out 4 meters. That's about 13 feet. Get your phone's stopwatch ready. Now, walk that distance at your normal, comfortable pace. No faking it. Start the timer when your first foot crosses the start line and stop it when your first foot crosses the finish line. Got your time. Now, take the distance, 4 meters, and divide it by the number of seconds it took you. That number, that's your walking speed in meters per second. Let's break down what it means. If your speed is below 0.6, you're in the severe risk zone. That's where I was. You need to take this seriously, starting yesterday. If you're between 0.6 and 0.8, you're at high risk. Between 0.8 and 1.0 is a moderate risk, but it's a slippery slope. Over 1.0 is good. And if you're over 1.3, especially in your later years, you're doing excellent. Let me tell you something harsh. You're not walking slow because you're old. You're getting old fast, and you might be dying early because you walk slow. Read that again. It's not an age thing. It's a health thing. My real turning point, the moment that burned into my soul, was watching my wife. On every walk, every trip to the grocery store, she was always 10 steps ahead. Always turning around, waiting for me to catch up, with this patient but sad look on her face. I wasn't her partner anymore. I was a burden. I was the slow one, the one holding everyone back. I felt pathetic. I was shuffling like I'd given up on life. And you know what? I had. That day, seeing her wait for me again, something inside me snapped. That was the last time. So I went home and I did the test. I measured out 4 meters in my hallway. My wife timed me 7 seconds. I did the math right there. 4 meters divided by 7 seconds. That's 0.57 meters per second. I was in the danger zone. I was officially walking at death speed. The next day, I started my war against slowness. No fancy equipment, just my body and a whole lot of anger at myself. I started with simple bodyweight exercises, lunges, holding onto a chair for balance, step-ups on my bottom stair calf raises while I waited for the coffee to brew, and then the most important part, walking with intent. I started doing walking intervals. I'd walk 2 minutes at my normal shuffle. Then, for 30 seconds, I'd walk as fast as I possibly could, like I was late for a flight, like my life depended on it, because it did. The first few weeks were hell. My muscles screamed. My lungs burned. But I kept hearing my doctor's voice. Death speed. I kept seeing my wife's face, waiting for me. I refused to be that man. After about 8 weeks, I did the test again. 4 meters. I walked it. My wife timed me 4 seconds. 4 divided by 4 is 1.0. 1.0, I was in the green. I had clawed my way out of the danger zone. I'm not a man who cries, but I felt a wave of victory wash over me that I hadn't felt in years. I felt powerful again. By week 16, I was at 1.2. This wasn't just about the numbers. My energy levels skyrocketed. I stopped needing a nap every afternoon. The world seemed brighter. The real payoff came on a family trip to the park. We were all walking together, my kids, my grandkids. And for the first time in years, I wasn't lagging behind. I was right there, in the middle of the pack. Part of the conversation, part of the laughter. Nobody had to wait for Grandpa Frank. That feeling, that was worth all of it. Now I see you. I see you shuffling through the supermarket. I see you walking to your mailbox like you're apologizing for being alive. You're lying to yourself. You're saying, "Oh, my knees are bad." Guess what? I have arthritis in both knees. I'm just too tired. That's not an excuse. That's the symptom. That's why you're slow. You don't have to accept it. You have to fix it. Walk like you deserve to be here. Every step has to have a purpose. The science is insane. For every 0.1 meter per second you add to your speed, you decrease your mortality risk by 12%. Do the math. Going from my 0.6 to 1.2, I didn't just get faster. I bought myself time. I chose to live longer and live better. Your walking speed is a choice, not a life sentence. You can change it. You have to change it. So here's my challenge to you. Measure your speed today, right now. If it's under 0.8, you have work to do. If it's under 0.6, you have urgent work to do. Start now. Don't wait for a doctor to call you out. Don't wait until you become a burden. Go in the comments right now and post your walking speed. No shame, just the truth. It's your starting line. Then I want you to come back in 60 days and post your new number. Show yourself that you chose life. Let's save some lives today, starting with our own. Thanks for watching. Now go walk.